right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NADCL. Excuse me, I forgot to switch the screens. It is going to be Team ROOONS versus Blue Pikachu in this best of two series. It is, of course, MLP Dota. And joining me today is Dota Demon. Demon, mate, first time speaking, how the hell are you going?
You have an accent, man. Are you Australian or something?
Absolutely.
Oh, you sound Australian. Oh, I'm doing good, man. I was just just making sure. I'm doing good, man. I'm just it's chilling, it's waiting, excited for some NA dotes here, minor qualifying team here. It's always fun and exciting to watch some BSJ and Monkeys Forever's game, so pretty hyped for it.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Damon, before we go on into this draft, for the viewers that aren't already aware, for the NADCL, basically the league was created for the up-and-coming and aspiring teams to try and come up in the NA scene. There's a 12k prize pool at the end of it all. And by the way, in case that wasn't enough for you, you can actually contribute to that prize pool. 50% of any donations will go to the prize pool. So if you want to help out, stream link is below, just under the Twitch stream. But other than that, Demon, I'll tell you what, I've been watching too much Chinese and Southeast Asian Dota. It's about bloody time. I've got some North America Dota in me. This should be a good one. The number 1 seed versus, I believe, the number 7 in Blue Pikachu.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I've been kind of following the NA Dota scene. I'm just starting to honestly watch competitive again. I've been taking a hiatus, enjoying myself, some artifact and a little bit of pubs here and there. But, getting and jumping into like trying to become talent and just casting more games. So I've been trying to follow more scenes within Southeast Asia, EU, and NA. So, overall it's just exciting. I'm just, like I said, I'm stoked to watch this match.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that you're here casting with me at the very least. Demon,
Yeah.
draft has started. Mirana, Terrorblade, and Blue Pikachu. They'll pick up the Ogre Magi as well. I don't know if you saw the games yesterday, but Blue Pikachu had a pretty darn good series. They went 2-0 against Wheel. But up against ROOONS, these are minor qualified teams they're going up against now. How do you feel they're gonna go up against this side of BSJ?
10 seconds remaining.
It's not all about BSJ,
No,
you
absolutely.
got the legendary, you got two B gods here, Boris God over here. He performed phenomenally during of them qualifying. I forgot what team it was exactly, but he played pretty well. I think just all of them, right? They did qualify for a minor after all. But overall, I think obviously Team ROOONS has overall much more competitive experience, but nonetheless, I think Blue Pikachu, I'm not sure if I really recognize any of these players here. They used to have Ryu Boris, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't think he's on here, right? I don't think so. Yeah. I'm not really familiar with any of the players from Blue Pikachu, but like I said, it should be a pretty decent game after all. And worst case, best case scenario, the games may become a little clowny because, it is NA Dota after all.
Well, that's the best way to be anyway. Like, these two teams, I've casted both of them in the NADCL so far, and they're both probably the funnest teams to watch. It does seem like as well they both love running the Pudge. So we'll see, because Boris loves picking it up. I can't remember who on Blue Pikachu likes playing that Pudge, but it looks like they may fight over it later on in the draft. But yeah, it's going to be some great fun. Unfortunately for us, though, the draft has been pretty standard so far. Terrorblade, Ogre Magi, Mirana, Necrophos. Nothing too special right now, is there, Demon?
Yeah, I think BSJ's been spamming a lot of Mirana lately as well, so it's kind of his go-to hero. Necrophos is generally pretty good versus Terrorblade as well. I don't know. Can't really tell who's really favored in this draft yet, because they both kind of excel in their own ways. Ogre Magi being an open pick for them. Lina being picked up. Pretty good hero against Necrophos. They needed some extra magic damage just in case. You don't want to rely on all the strong. You have a lot of physical DPS coming out of TB already, alongside with the Bloodlusted Ogre. Yeah. The drafts are very different. I was just casting some EU games earlier with NIP and who was the other team? Dang, Alliance. Yeah. So they have a very whole different strategies. I think coming from NA Dota here. I'm surprised Phoenix hasn't been picked up. AA, huh?
Yeah, bit surprising.
Haven't
I
seen-
guess it works well against the Terrorblade, right?
Not really. I mean, it's weird. Not really, because you can still Sunder off Ice Blast. So that's why it's. I don't really understand this pick here. I mean, I guess he does okay, but I mean, like with an Ogre with the Ogre +1, he can still zone out this AA pretty easily. And I don't think you want to put him in the off lane either, because TB and Ogre can tank his Chilling Touch. Um, Maybe they have something, I don't know. I mean, it works well with Necrophos when it comes to his Ice Vortex into Reaper side. You give that extra percentage for stronger magic Reaper side, but Shadow Demon, you have a save now for this Necrophos, so I don't know. I don't know how well this AA will really synergize with their team. I mean, aside from, like I said, his Ice Vortex having synergy with both Mirana and Necrophos, I don't really see the usefulness of his Ice Blast.
No, fair point.
And I think he's gotten nerfed a couple times too, so not really sure how strong he is. I haven't seen him in a while.
Perhaps this fourth pick will kind of indicate to us why they went the AA. I guess maybe potentially it could be to not allow Blue Pikachu to pick it up themselves against the Necrophos, but it's kind of like you said, it's not picked up often for a reason. And I mean, I've been seeing a lot of Necrophos games myself, Demon. They don't pick up this AA ever.
Yeah.
They go for a
I mean,
Tusk.
what's really lacking right now for Team ROOONS? I mean, I'm really favoring Blue Pikachu's draft just because they have some lockdown, they have a little bit more team fight, they have some saves. I think it's a much more well-rounded lineup in comparison with Team ROOONS. They don't really have enough or strong lockdown for this Terrorblade, so I feel like, you know, even in team fights as the game progresses, he'll be able to reassure that he'll be able to get a Sunder off. I mean, like I said, you have your Shadow Demon to save you just in case, but like a reliable stun lockdown is just an arrow. You don't have any setup for this Mirana arrow. I mean, you kind of do with the Snowball Punch, but it's like not entirely reliable in comparison to, like, you know, those stable stuns. Yeah.
No, I'd have to agree with you
And
on
right
that.
now, I think they're looking for a mid, I guess, that can lane against Lina. Well, I mean, EA or something, but then again, it goes back to saying, like, they'll really lack some strong lockdown for this TB.
Well, perhaps this final pickup from ROOONS may change things, but I have to agree. It's not going to be the easiest game.
I think it's gonna be Ember Spirit. I think Ember Spirit's probably the best pick for them here. Thinking about it, they have good lockdown. I mean, it's okay. I mean, Lina still does well in the lane, but I mean, like, Ember kind of scales pretty well, and it synergizes well with ROOONS lineup. They have another lockdown, sort of. You know, Chains is not really a stun, but, you know, lockdown setup. Or Tinker.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, I guess I neglected that hero. I haven't seen that guy in a while. Ooh.
Pretty disgusting hero, the Tinker Demon. How do you feel about it? Like, there's still no lockdown for ROOONS, I guess. The point still stands, but does it change anything for this draft?
You know, eventually he'll have some lockdown. He'll eventually farm this Hex, but I mean, ideally he'll go for this Aether Lens, or his Blink, Aether Lens into Aghanims. I don't think he'll opt for the Dagon because they have enough magic already. Then he should go Sheep after, so it's probably like his fourth item. It'll take some time, but of course, if the game progresses and it goes late game, then yeah, I think Team ROOONS has an advantage just because of the nature of how Tinker works. It's generally a direct counter to TB, especially with the Shadow Demon as well. So I feel like right now it kind of comes down to Lina having a good game, snowballing, and making sure that Tinker doesn't have like a free game, and he's able to constantly pressure.
Well, let's see if Blue Pikachu can finish this off, and, well, hopefully, again, like you said, shut down that Tinker during this game. Demon, I don't know how you feel about the hero. I absolutely hate the Tinker. I think it's a ridiculous hero, and it's kind of like the Techies. It just doesn't deserve to be in the game. Do you agree with me on this, or are you a big fan of this hero?
But I hate that hero too, man. Both in pubs and in matches. Like,
It's
I feel
sickening.
I feel good sometimes. Back when I was a pro player, competitive player here. You know, I kind of felt good. You know, back when I was playing with my boy Abed. You know, whenever I saw Abed playing, I felt like it was a free game for us. And then whenever we played against it, it was just difficult. Well, then again, like, depending on your mid player, because some mid players understand this hero Tinker very well. They know how to hunt this hero constantly and just how to pressure him and give him a hard game. And Pugna, actually, an amazing pick here for Blue Pikachu because, you know, talking about this Tinker, he won't be able to spam so freely, and it's another counter that a direct counter to actual Necrophos as well. He does a crap ton of DPS, especially in the early game. You know, if Necro doesn't finish an early hood, you know, this Pugna can really pressure this Necro, alongside with the Shadow Demon as well. And then, you know, when it comes to going high ground, this Tinker won't be able to spam, you know, his rocket into if he rushes Ags. He won't be able to spam his, like, lasered rocket just because he'll be able to use, like, 2 or 3 of them with rearm before he gets too low, and then he has to back off because of the Pugna ward. So I like I said, I actually favor Blue Pikachu's draft quite a bit here, and I think they are very capable of making an upset.
Jimmy, that is what I love to hear. Blue Pikachu, obviously the underdogs, but you heard it here first. Their draft is better than ROOONS. Well, that's to be proven, but you know.
But I mean, ROOONS does. I mean, on paper, the player-wise, I think the player skill level is higher on ROOONS, just because I mean, like Blue Pikachu, like I don't think I've ever really seen any of these guys, and some of them I've seen in pubs. You know, they're just, you know, they're decent players, but like I said, you know, drafts generally win you like a big part of the game, but when it comes to like outscaling opponents, that's a whole different level. And like I said, I think ROOONS has the skill gap on them, but overall, like I said, I think Blue Pikachu definitely has a very big opportunity to make an upset here.
So you're not going to be surprised then if Blue Pikachu do pull this off. You're actually going to be like, yeah, I told you so. It was the draft.
I mean, yeah.
Excellent. Well,
is this a best of 2, right? Or is it a best of 3?
It is. No, it's a best of 2, so there is a possibility of the draw, unfortunately. But
what does that mean?
Well, I guess it means, like, there's no clear winner, but then I guess everyone still wins in a sense. The one, if it doesn't...
Of course I know that's... Oh, okay, it's group stage. Of course I know what that means if there's no clear winner, if there's 1-1. But I was like, what does that mean? I didn't know it was, it's group stage, right? Just, it's a season, how this thing works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Okay.
That is the case.
I was making sure, just wikied it.
Nevertheless, Demon will get into the game. Check out these lanes, see what's going on. Again, the key thing here is... You see, you're laughing at my accent, aren't you, Demon?
Huh? No, I was just laughing at my own good luck, have fun. I want to be mannered here.
Oh my.
Why would I laugh at your accent, man? I wouldn't do that.
I've got a funny accent,
I have some Australian friends too. I have, you know, QO, there's Kaipi. That's it for my Australian friends, actually. Maybe there's some more, but...
Oh, come on, it is a funny accent.
No.
We can laugh at ourselves, can't we?
Yeah, I guess so, if that's what you want. And they're looking for attempted first blood here on top lane. TB's in a pretty good position here.
Yeah, shouldn't really get caught out, surely. Though they will wait around for it. Oren, gonna be there, won't scout anything out quite yet. The Reinri.
Oh, if he pops his head out, he's gonna actually die. Unless Monkeys Forever chokes and misses his arrow, which is pretty likely.
Well, no initiation. Like, the right click came out from Jabay, but that was it.
It's a little hello, it's a love tap. No, not to flame Monkeys Forever, but you know.
Demon, you can flame whoever you like.
Sorry, American humor, man.
No, it's hilarious. VSJ actually getting harassed out by Versatile right now on that Pugna. 2 runes for each team, nothing too surprising. But it looks like Boris will be there to harass a bit with Jabay. Onto Auron.
I don't understand this top. You see this ogre? They're just taunting each other. Oh god.
Don't drop your item, kids. So don't be like Auron. Are they really going to run this tri lane? Like, they're really focusing on making sure Reinri doesn't get any farm at all on this Terrorblade.
I don't know. I know BSJ is not really happy with this for sure.
Well, already Reinri in a lot of trouble, though. Arrow will be taken by the Ogre. And looks like Reinri will be able to walk out. Mind you, no salve available, so he's going to have to tango his way all the way up. And looks like they will give up on that tri lane anyway. Jabay, he returns down to the bot lane, and I guess BSJ now going to be happy.
Yeah. A little happier, but at the same time, BSJ already used his salve, he used both of his tangos. He's down to 1 tango left in this lane. That's something that's pretty important to factor in. First blood here on top lane.
Boris and Reinri. Reinri gets taken down first. Monkeys Forever picks that up. Boris will go down as a trade, but that doesn't really matter. You got the first blood, you got the Terrorblade. You're more than happy to give the Tusk away, I'm sure. Back to BSJ though. You mentioned all this regen going down already. It does go back down to that Pugna pick, right? Like, it is a direct counter towards the Necrophos already, even in that laning stage with the Nether Blast.
Yeah, definitely Blue Pikachu has the lane matchup they wanted, for sure. Unfortunately, you know, TB did get first blood, but I don't think it'll matter too much. They committed a lot initially. They got him down really low. I think he just overextended just a little bit, but I think he'll still be able to farm safely in the safe lane.
Top lane. Looks like mid-Ray may end up falling right now. One more right click away, but he will salve up. This lane are getting very, very close. And Ionite will come back in. My goodness.
Shadow Demon trying to make a rotation in mid, but Lina doesn't actually have any mana until his bottle comes in.
He'll have to wait around for a bit, and looks like that bottle will be coming in on that courier. Chives just going to stick around. But mind you, the mid lane, it's pretty much just free trade at the moment. Like, neither side is really winning it out, though. Annihilate, as I say that, slowly creeping ahead with this. Chives.
Level 4 on Lina, one more creep.
Monkey's forever
I think
again.
mid might die here. Very patient here in the Shadow Demon. He actually spots him out. Wasting a lot of time, and because of this Pugna's being a little pressured here, meaning BSJ is getting a little bit of extra farm on this Necrophos. Chives being very extremely patient here in mid lane, and finally he realizes he's being spotted.
Yeah, we'll back out of there though. He will go for the courier of the Radiant now. But it looks like he will be safe. BSJ, he's got his items. He micros the courier perfectly, I'm sure. Chive's still looking for it, but he'll go farm some creeps with Jabay. They'll just share this neutral camp for themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I don't actually like what Shadow Demon did. You know, he actually gave Necrophos so much. He was already being pretty pressured as it is. He didn't have any more regen left, and he was just sitting mid for like a minute and a half, wasting his time. Instead, he should have just probably been playing bottom.
It's that hard.
You know?
It's a hard decision though, right? Like, do you keep shutting down BSJ or do you go for the Tinker? Well,
I mean, he made the right move initially, but he should realize Lina's already out of mana. He has to wait for his bottle to come, which will take another like 40 seconds because he was farming creeps by the Roshan pit. And he realized, like, okay, this is a waste of my time. He should immediately just run back bottom. You don't just sit there for like 2 minutes and just kind of waste your time.
Well, even as you say that, he's still not back in the lane. He's making his walk up now. BSJ may get disrupted here. In fact, he will. They'll get started, though. Versatile, not really much mana. And the Decrepit Fire was on cooldown anyway, if you wanted to engage.
A little lack of synergy there by Blue Pikachu. Needed to wait for like 1 more second, so Pugna's Blast was up. At least you can get some extra harass with the Soul Catcher.
Meanwhile, top lane, Monkeys forever. The man's on fire. Taking down Aaron again on this Ogre Magi. Unfortunately, that's the second time he's died. And bot lane, Chives, going to be in trouble here. Looks like BSJ should be able to pick this one up, though. They do have help with the Lina. Ray warding them off. The disruption was nice. Versatile moving in. That Nether Blast almost taking out Shadow Poison. Right click, BSJ. Actually, the uphill miss as well coming out. Versatile going to be so upset right now. They actually ran out of mana as well on Chives, but the Nether Blast will get the jobs done from Versatile. My goodness, that was close.
That was almost really clutch there. I mean, Lina was fortunate enough to be around because he wanted to Shrine. He was able to get that first initial stun. But, I mean, overall, it was still... Even though he died, they got 4 bounty runes picked up for team runes there, so very well worth it.
Definitely so. And still, you look to that mid lane again. Annihilate still farming pretty much freely on this Tinker. Ray, with that rotation, did give him pretty much a free creep wave, and I mean, they haven't shut this Tinker down. Like you said in the draft phase, they need to take care of this. But Annihilate, he's having a free old time. Like, they can't do anything about him at the moment.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, well, he'll be able to farm the jungle. No worries. Giving Ogre some free EXP here on top. They do have a siege now, so they are definitely going to look into pressuring this top lane tower.
Yeah, and they'll jump straight on Aaron. The arrow, of course, connecting with the cold feet should be a very easy pick-off. And they'll find it again, monkeys forever. 4th kill of the game, 6.5 minutes in. Now this Mirana, he's going to be a big problem as well. In fact, as it stands, Demon, would you say that every single lane has been won for ROOONS so far? Apart from maybe that bot lane?
I think mid's kind of even. I wouldn't say, yeah, he's leading by a little bit of extra CS here. Actually, he's actually pretty owning him. Never mind. Yeah, they won all 3 lanes here. Bottom lane, I think, is still favored Blue Pikachu a little bit, though. Oh, almost a kill there on bottom on BSJ. He is level 6 now on Puck now.
They're going to jump on him. Disruption was not actually available. So Chives maybe going in a bit early. Now, there isn't rotation.
They really just they feel like they're pretty random when they use their spells. They're not having enough synergy together here with the supports and the cores.
Ooh, they're going to go in again. Versatile starts off with the Decrepify. Again, can they burst him down with that life drain? The answer is absolutely not, and the Cold Feet will connect onto Versatile now. BSJ moving forward ever so slightly. And it really does feel that way, Demon. Like they're not really coordinating that well. You saw Alrin as well. He was running in on that Ogre, but he never really made it in time. Now top lane. Versatile going to be in trouble. Star 4 comes in. We'll get the job done. That Decrepify only helped monkeys forever. Now a 5-2.
You know what you call top lane?
What's that?
It's called the dead lane.
Oh, BSJ jokes. They never seem to end, do they?
Bugna TP'd up there and he died, man.
Oh, 5-2. 2k net worth lead now for the side of Team ROOONS. They are really starting to pull ahead. Of course, the Terrorblade still farming very well at the very least, but is behind Monkeys Forever and the Tinker. I Annihilate.
Feel so bad for Blue Pikachu here, man. Their supports just they feel like they don't know what to do, especially this Ogre. You can see he's just dancing around. What do I do here, guys? Am I just protecting this tower? I can't really wave clear here. I can stand here and kind of be the protector. He doesn't know, but he's probably just gonna bloodlust the tower and just kind of leech for EXP, and it just puts him and it makes him feel like it's a very awkward position for him, for sure.
Yeah. And that leveling as well, Aaron, only at level 4.
Missed all those creeps.
Bot lane, Versatile, gonna get Reaper's Scythe. He will end up falling to Jabay, and now they're gonna go for more. The shards will not end up connecting on Chives. He'll be perfectly fine.
Sorry, man. I'm watching this Ogre. Last hit these creeps, he missed like 5 creeps on top lane. Completely open lane.
Oh, Alrin.
I'm really trying not to make fun of him. You know, it's Blue Pikachu Alrin here. He's got this. Oh, there you go. Got 2 CS.
You're gonna make it, Aaron. We believe in you.
Oh,
nice deny. Monkeys Forever gonna be there though. He will have that Maelstrom up on that Mirana pretty soon, so I mean that power curve coming out on him. Still sitting at the top of the net worth board as well. So he's having a great game though. Bot lane, looks like they will have an engagement with the snowball out. There's actually snowballing towards the neutrals that BSJ pulled for him, just to make sure he could get out. A very nice play.
That's 3 runes picked up for Team ROOONS again. I mean, their name is Team ROOONS for a reason, right? They really prioritize it.
They absolutely
the
do.
The first 5 minutes, they got all 4 bounty runes, so... Yikes. Net worth, you can start seeing the net worth advantage for Team ROOONS with 4k now.
It's a real concern this early on.
As I feel, as this game progresses, I feel it will be favoring Blue Pikachu as long as they don't fall off on that net worth too much. But I feel like this Tinker's getting a very, very free game, and Lena's kind of falling behind on farm. But like I said, the only way like Blue Pikachu kind of comes back in this game is they need to up their net worth and up their levels, and as the game progresses, it'll be easier for them.
Well, as you say that as well, you look at I Annihilate. Boots of travel up, Soul Ring, bottle up. This is that point where the Tinker gets very, very annoying. You'll go straight for that Blink Dagger next, but I mean, if it was already bad against this Tinker, it just got a hell of a lot worse. That is some pretty fast timing on the Boots of Travel Soul Ring bottle.
Yeah, very, very fast. He had, like I said, Had a free lane, and he stacked. He probably stacked a little bit for. I didn't really pay too much attention, but I assume he stacked some neutrals for himself as well. You can see his second highest in net worth here, only behind Mirana, because Mirana got like 5 kills in a tower. So it's 5-0 there on Mirana.
Looks like ROOONS will start pushing bot lane with this advantage that they have. The only man there is the Pugner, but he really can't defend by himself, and Versatile will just back out of there. They're just going to let this fall by the looks of it. I mean, it's a slow siege, but there's just no way to take a team fight with this net worth disadvantage.
I mean, I think they can. The Shadow Demon just needs to smoke with this Pugna and even Lina, and they can honestly kill anyone together. As long as Tuskar isn't around the neighborhood to save them with the snowball.
Well,
While
we'll
this
see.
Terrorblade pushes top, forces one to kind of be there, which is going to be the Mirana.
We'll see if they do engage. In fact, it is going to be Team ROOONS who engage. Boris literally finds a pick off onto the Lina himself on that task. And now they continue moving down that T1 tower bot lane. Shards come in onto Jives. It looks like he'll be alright. This T1 tower won't be so lucky. And mind you,
Yeah,
Monkeys Forever
Team
defends
Root.
top T1 as well.
Team Runs is going to definitely be able to get every tower at this rate with just how they're playing. I mean, their tower siege isn't even the greatest, especially because, I mean, Mirana's just kind of farming and playing his own game. But, I mean, you have a Necrophos that's sieging the tower. But at the same time, they're doing enough damage because multiple people are hitting it with the heat-seeking missile and March of the Machine spam. It's just pretty hard for Blue Pikachu to defend it.
As you say that, Moonlight Shadow comes out. Looks like they will run into the jungle. Boris looking for a pick off. He'll find an illusion, and Aaron's actually found him as well. Though the snowball again into those ancient creeps. Can he get out of this one? Boris shard himself in. He can't get a deny off with those ancients.
He tried to push him down with the ice shards there.
Oh, I see. At the very least, a nice attempt. Unfortunately for him, didn't work out. Blue Pikachu find
His
himself.
nickname is B-God, by the way. The Tuskar. FYI.
Thank you very much. Chives bot lane. Wind up falling. They
Alright,
commit
I
the
hope he
Reapers for
realizes
that.
there's an obs up there with that, how they use their spells.
Meanwhile, Monkeys Forever though, Demon. Top lane in a spot of bother though. He just leaps into the tree line and TPs away. They really haven't got great catch for this Mirana. Like he can just do this every single time.
Yeah. Feel like this Pugna and the Shadow Demon should just play together and just constantly kind of kill this Necrophos. Lina's closing up on her Yules as well.
Well, we'll see how fast Ray can pick that Yules up. Top lane being pushed in slightly, but again, when that Tinker comes in, the rocket spam, the marches, it's like how the hell do you even push into this? Shards barely missing from B-God. Versatile will be able to get away from that. He will just TP straight to that bot lane. Demon, you think that basically Blue Pikachu right now, like they are starting to fall behind. There's a 5k net worth lead 15 minutes in. In fact, they're probably going to lose 3 runes again. How do they come back into this? Like, do they need to go for these rotations, like these smoke rotations right now?
Yeah, they're attempting it right now, but here it is again. You know, I feel Chives is just randomly using all of his spells here. It's like when he first became level 6 on Shadow Demon. Oh, I got a Tuskar, but that's showing 4 heroes, 5 heroes here. Terrorblade's chasing down this AA by himself, gets a kill.
Yeah. They at least get 2. The BSJ, maybe he goes down. Now, this is a big pick off, and he actually will.
He died.
Blue Pikachu, and there's the tips from Chives.
Chives with the tip. I don't know if you should be the person to be tipping him, but you know, nonetheless, it's. Oh my gosh.
I mean, if you're getting
Sorry,
outplayed.
I'm trying to focus this game, man.
Laugh as much as you want.
I mean, I feel like there's no synergy here. Shadow Demon, like in these fights when he first came 6th, he randomly just ulted this Necro and ran away, and I don't know if he was taunting or something, and then all of a sudden, every time he's like smoking or they're trying to make a play, he's just randomly throwing his spells out, and there's like no synergy with this Pugna here. And I feel like if he's just playing with this Pugna or playing with this Lina, they can get a lot of kills here. Like, yeah, I mean, that team fight was actually favorable for them. You know, seeing as Team ROOONS has quite the advantage.
Monkey's forever top lane. Gets caught out by the Yules, and there's the Laguna Blade as well. That's a mega kill streak going to Ryan Ree. That may be a problem.
Why is he going Veil first with Pugna? I mean, I guess it's okay. Aether Lens would have been a bigger priority in my opinion, but better priority. Uh-oh.
This Ryan Ree trapped in those March, doing so much damage. He's surrounded, he goes down. Actually had no TP, in fact he did, but it was on cooldown. Now Auron, this poor Ogre Magi, just wanted to come help out, join the party, but unfortunately he ends up falling quite early on as well. Now, I mean, the net worth at the very least staying the same. It's still only a 5k advantage, but that is still a 5k advantage at 17 minutes. It still does matter, I suppose.
Nothing special going on. Tinker already. 17 minutes. Blink, bots, Soul Ring. 800 gold. He's going to be closing up. He's halfway into his Aether Lens already.
How do you catch this Tinker now?
Don't ask me, man. Yeah, and it's not about catching. It's about this Pugna that's going to drop down his Pugna ward and Tinker won't be able to spam so freely.
Well, unfortunately,
That's their
Versatile.
goal.
He only just got one level in it, and actually top lane, Auron again. Going to end up going down very early on.
And I think the most awkward spot is Cereblitz. He feels forced and obligated to rush this Black King bar, and I don't know if he can afford to do it. I think he needs to accelerate his farm even more. He needs to, I don't know, a Manta, a Saint Joshua.
Chives finds Annihilate. They'll burst him down, but then they lose two themselves. Now they'll go for more. B-God gonna snowball up. He'll go straight onto Versatile. Can they follow up on this? There's the Nether Blast coming out. Versatile, Reaper Scythe. It will end up finishing him off. 3 down for the side of Blue Pikachu. Mind you, they do get the Tinker kill, but I don't think it bothers the side of Team ROOONS too much. Like they look pretty much fine with this. They get a tier 2 out of it as well.
You know what's funny? Because I was playing a pub yesterday with DSJ, and I was playing like a Treant Protector, and he got mad at me because I went Dagon, but he went Dagon too on Necrophos, and he died. We were playing against the Shadow Demon, and he was like, he dies in mid lane when we're pushing a tier 2, and he tells me, he's like, if only Demon bot, instead of if he didn't go Dagon and he just went 4-staff, rushing a 4-staff on Treant, I wouldn't have died there. And I was like, even if I went a real item, no player, nor would I have rushed a 4-staff on Treant. I would have got like a Meteor Hammer or a Blink Dagger. And he was like, oh, you're right. I think I should rush 4-staff on Necron. This is exactly what he did this game. He went this hood into a 4-staff. So he learned. See, this is how you learn from a pub game here. That's
Well
pretty
done,
interesting.
Demon. Teaching
Pardon
the
me?
pros how to play. It's always good to see that. I mean, you give him a tip, he does end up following it with that 4 stuff. And BSJ, how dare he tell you not to go Dagon?
Yeah, he scapegoated me, man. That's what it was. He just blamed me for his death. And I was like, dude, what treat in the world rushes 4-staff? You know? Come on, man. You'd go Blink Dagger, Midas, or Meteor Hammer. I just followed BHA's footsteps. He went Dagon, so I went Dagon. So, whatever, man. But hey, you learn, you live and you learn, right? And this is why he rushed 4-staff this game before his Veil. I mean, he's really just farmed now, so obviously he has a Veil, Hood, and 4-staff now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the man, just because he has his own promo code, doesn't mean he knows everything. Sometimes you've got to listen rather than talk. Blue Pikachu. They do manage to get a couple boundary runes for themselves at that bot lane, though their top lane is being pushed in by Boris or B-God, whichever you prefer. Ray will be there to defend with that laner.
You can call him B-Dog when he messes up too.
B-Dog.
If he messes up, but if he makes a big play, B-God.
So when do I call him Boris, or do I just never call him that?
When he just dies randomly.
Alright, fair enough. 3 conditions. I'll have to try and remember them throughout the cast.
I'm just making it up as we go along here, you know?
As a professional, or a wannabe professional demon, I'm going to follow your advice and use those 3 names throughout this cast, at the very least. We'll see how it goes. I can't promise it's going to work out, but I'm going to try. Bot lane. It does seem like I Annihilate, maybe in a spot of bother. Chives moving in, but again, that Blink Dagger comes out and... oh, he just TP's out of there. They just can't catch him. They've got nothing to catch his Tinker out. They're going to try again. Chives?
Like, hello?
Yeah, hi. Demon?
Radiant's bottom tower
Sorry,
is
Jimmy,
under
did you...
attack.
do you hear me, or have we lost you?
Oh, I'm right here, man.
Oh, good.
Oh, just saying hi, man.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Hi. Bot lane. Tier 1 tower should end up dropping. Versatile will end up taking it down.
Bottom tower has fallen.
First tower for Blue Pikachu. They are making the comeback of the century here in this NADCL.
That was actually very good. Very hype. Very well done, Damon. I like
That's all
that.
I got.
Middle tower has fallen.
That was actually impressive. I wasn't expecting that. Smoke coming out from the side of Team ROOONS now. Who are they going to find? Versatile, the closest target to them.
I mean, Terrorblade is catching a little bit back up in his farm. He has his BKB soon, but I mean, even if he gets his BKB, they might win a team fight or two. But after that, his BKB duration is gonna drop down to like 8 seconds, and it just isn't the most ideal thing. You want to have this BKB when you're super strong. Oh, 2 kills.
Yeah, Bigod initiates. Now he goes on Aaron as well. On this Ogre Magi, it looks like Aaron again will have to fall for his team, and he will do so. Meanwhile, Monkeys Forever going for Ray. Laguna Blade does come out, but it won't be good enough. And again, Bigod gets the shards off to block the way. And Ray, he will end up falling this time to BSJ.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know why they're deciding to take this team fight when Terrorblade literally just TP top, like, and to push out a wave, and they're looking for some sort of engagement, and they're trying to save one another. You know, this it's called the save a buddy syndrome. There, and they're just dying all over the place. Terrorblade has to constantly make the walk of shame back to his bait to help his team defend his tier 3.
Well, this is a real shame for Blue Pikachu. Losing a tier 3 tower this early on, potentially. And Team ROOONS not looking to back off anytime soon, it seems. They're all pretty healthy. That much of the machine spam, there's really not much they can do about this. Like, look at Aaron, he's about to drop to that march. He will walk away from it, but the tier 3 is gone, and now the racks, no, they'll back off for the moment. They'll spare them a bit of time. Although, as I say that,
A little backstab.
Ray will go in with the Yules, but he gets caught out, gets arrowed, ends up going down. They're going to fight anyway, though. The Nether Ward is down. Now the life drain as well. BSJ actually falling very low. Meanwhile, Ryan trying to go for a Sunder attempt. He will find it onto B-Dog, who may end up falling. Annihilate finds Aaron as well, though the blink comes out. B-God trying to make a run for it. Looks like he'll be alright. Meanwhile, Versatile going to be in a spot of bother. Monkeys Forever actually almost about to fall himself. Versatile going to turn this one around. Gets the kill on Monkeys Forever. Now Chives. They'll go after BSJ, though Ryan Ree doesn't have Sunder available. May get very low, but BSJ is all alone. In fact, no, B-God comes in. Gets the Walrus Punch. Gets the Snowball off. Now the Reaper Scythe onto Versatile. Still, Ryan Ree's still alive. B-Dog, he'll find the kill, but he'll end up losing his own life. And that's a Boris. They'll get the Pugna. Jubei will be there to find the finish.
Back? Oh, the next E2, man.
Jesus. The XD's coming out.
Why did he fight back? What's going on this game, man? Why?
Oh my.
What was the point of that?
I'm not 100% sure, Damon. I was hoping you would explain that for me, but apparently there
was
was
kind of
one.
like, you know, we got a kill here. I got a triple kill. I'm you know, you guys are still dead. I'm a TP mid. Get this mid tier 1. My team could have got it, but you know, I'd rather do it because I bought back. I don't know, man. I got no answer for it.
There you go. Demon speechless at the plays coming out from Blue Pikachu. Versatile will push up that top tier 1 tower as well, though Monkeys Forever going to get the Fortify off. Can actually take them down. Versatile still wants a tier 1, though Boris is there, and the Ice Blast will come in, though will miss. Nice shards comes out. B-God. Can he get the Snowball? Doesn't look like it, although he does have a blink in 5. Aaron continues to move forward. He gets the Illusion Rune, but he's going to lose his life because of that. Oh, Aaron. Looks like at the very least, you know, he'll get his Pugna away, but I'm not sure about that play. And now the Roshan being taken. Should be a very fast one. Again, it's like, how do you jump into this Roche pit to try and counter the side of Team ROOONS when it's this much of the machine spam?
I don't know, man. It seems like a free Roche here. Pugna bought back and he's going for a Blink Dagger next, so his priority in these fights is probably just blinking in on top of Tinker, dropping a Pugna ward or some sort. Ag's gonna be picked up on Necrophos on top of his 18 very soon. Oh, hello, Shadow Demon?
Oh,
He's hesitating so much on his Shadow Poison here, I don't understand.
He's so close.
The first one he could have done, he would have got Tinker. The second one he would have got him as well, but he's hesitating so much. He's doubting himself and his own abilities.
I mean, do you think it's the
Can't have
nerves?
that, you know?
Nerves coming in against going up against Team ROOONS though? Like, it's, you know, the BSJ, Monkeys Forever, all the rest of them. Like, it may be a few nerves coming in for Blue Pikachu.
I mean, you just have to put like a real life perspective in it, man. You gotta have confidence in everything that you do, otherwise you won't succeed.
Some
A little
real,
more confidence. It's not about who you're against, man. Just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, little buddy. Spread your wings. You can fly.
Demon, I'm not sure if you're casting or making a motivational video right now, but it's bloody fantastic what you're saying.
A little both, you know. Just wanna boost up Blue Pikachu's morale here. I wish I could all chat or private message him right now, but I'd be very unprofessional-like of me.
But typing XP in all chat.
Bloodlust by Ogre Magi on the melee barracks there. Big plays by BP Alrin.
Oh, Demon. You always call out the best things happening in the game.
Making sure the audience knows what he's doing.
Thank you for that.
Isn't that what I'm here for?
Absolutely.
Commentate on what's going on.
Absolutely. I love it. Top bot shrine now will be taken by the side of Team ROOONS. Looks like they are pushing in that tier 2 bot tower, but again, the March of Machine spam is there. So Annihilate on top of everything. And it looks like they want to push the mid racks potentially.
Blink Dagger is picked up on, like I said, Pugna. Blink Dagger also picked up on Terrorblade. He's going for Diffusal next. Interesting. I hope he knows Diffusal does not cancel Ghost Shroud anymore, so I want to throw that out there.
Jeez, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? That change with the Diffusal Blade? Who knows? Getting old. Can't remember anymore. Mid lane. They start pushing in. Monkeys Forever. Will be there again with that Mirana. Still holds the Aegis, by the way. It hasn't, I mean, he hasn't really died as of late. Still sitting at 10-2 with 4 assists. And now he got an arrow off onto that Pugna. Ice Blast comes in. And Versatile suddenly disappears. Moonlight Shadow being committed as well as the BKB from Monkeys.
No buyback on Pugna because you know why? He bought back earlier for no reason whatsoever. So 70 seconds on the line for him with the additional plus 25 seconds.
With that, they're going to move into this mid. Why the hell not? Still got another
Ogre
minute.
running around with his Bloodlust up, not wanting to Bloodlust his Lina, just deciding what he's going to do next. There you go.
Bit of panic again coming out from Alron. That hesitation, though, it's really starting to cost them on Blue Pikachu. Like, they're just, even with simple things, like you pointed out, the Bloodlust, he's just not using it on time.
It's what you call passive Bloodlust there, but it's okay.
Nothing wrong with that. Blue Pikachu again, gonna have to defend.
I mean, it just kind of comes to this point now where ROOONS don't really have to do anything all too special. Just constantly just spam March into Laser, Rocket from a long distance, let Mirana and Necro hit the tower. And Blue Pikachu doesn't have any sustain for it. Like, as soon as they make a spell, like, they're gonna get really low
Oh, Alron.
and die.
Yeah, he tries to go in, but the BKB comes out from Monkeys. And again, that coordination is not really there right now. They will throw the Yules out, though. But there's no follow-up. The Light Strike Array was on cooldown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have gone for the
This
disruption, I
Yules-
guess, but
I guess, but this Shadow Demon's fault for having his disruption down. You should have known Light Strike Array was on cooldown.
this is yeah, this is getting concerning now. Blue Pikachu, like I've seen this team perform so well, Demon, believe me, but I think it is the fact that they're going up against the side of Team ROOONS, perhaps a bit starstruck. BSG gonna get jumped on though. Reinry, can he find the kill? Shards coming out from B-God. Now Chives in trouble though. They're trying to go after Monkeys forever. He will find Chives, and Reinry, he can't actually find a target. He's just going to back off now because that BKB is wearing off. Meanwhile, the Aegis does wear off on Monkeys forever. And Reinry actually helping out this Pugna, although now B-God, can he end up going down? Reaper's Scythe comes out to stop Ray from hitting him. And he will end up falling. That's 3 down for the side of Blue Pikachu. There will be a buyback coming out from the Shadow Demon.
Did you miss Ryan Reed's big Sunder play right there?
I believe he sunned it onto the Pugna, but I did miss it with the camera. Oh, B-God. Snowball. Walrus Punch is available, though he won't commit. Ryan Reed now comes in with that reflection. Ice Blast, though, is coming in. The Terrorblade falling low already. BSJ.
I guess Ryan Reed did remember after all that Diffuser does not remove Ghost Shroud or any sort of Discrepify, so he did opt for the Nullifier instead. His team must have flamed him when they saw it on the quick buy and reminded him that was patches ago, my boy.
Certainly a better pickup than that
Big
Nullifier.
smoke here by Chives. Chiva Chives.
Well, we'll see what they can find.
I don't think they'll get anything. If they get lucky, they will find one support. Otherwise, they're going to get team wiped here and call it a good game. Well played.
Aaron gonna go straight after Monkeys forever. Where's the stun? They don't use it. Now the Sunder comes out. Nullifier is there. They're gonna actually burst down Monkeys. They'll still find him. Now the Ice Blast comes out onto Ryan Reed. The Yules is there though, and it does look like Jabay will just end up falling. Meanwhile though, B-God trying to find this Terrorblade, but he gets nullified up. And B-Dog, he will end up falling. That's 3 heroes down for the side of ROOONS. I mean, that was, I guess you could call that a successful smoke demon.
Can't believe that worked. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think Monkeys was ready or prepared that fact that TB had a nullifier. I mean, he had BKB, but I guess he forgot or didn't see that last team fight. I mean, overall, you know, I'm not going to discredit Blue Pikachu here. They made a flawless smoking, proved me wrong that they are, and they have potential to take this game versus Team ROOONS.
Absolutely. I mean, they still have the potential, right? Like, they've got that Terrorblade for the late game. Like, I realize they're up against Team ROOONS, but the potential is still there with this draft. They can still pull this win off.
They can, if Team ROOONS throws.
Oh, Annihilate.
I mean, that's the biggest deal, right? If Team ROOONS just play like a team, stick together, go for the next objective together, I don't think Blue Pikachu has a real answer for them.
We'll find out relatively soon, I'm sure. Although, they are pushing in that bot lane right now on the side of Blue Pikachu. But again, it's this part where you kind of sit there and everyone kind of just doesn't know what they're doing. It looks like they will eventually join down at the bot lane, Reinry, just waiting with that haste rune.
Got it.
He's not going to grab it quite yet, he'll just leave it.
Money to burn.
Yeah.
Blue Pikachu, they have some crazy push potential at the very least, if they can pull off a big team fight for themselves, but it's yet to be seen if they can.
Yeah, I mean, I think Team ROOONS just wants to take it a little safe here. They lost it wasn't really a team fight, but they got caught off. They lost some cores, some supports. So they want to keep it real, play it safe, wait for the next Roche, which spawns in a minute and a half. And then they'll look into taking the high ground here. And B-God almost finishing his Aghanim Scepter here on Tuskar.
That's impressive. Gonna have that Warriors kick available on B-God. See what he can get done with it. Blue Pikachu. Looks like they'll just back off, get back to that top lane and defend a bit. Now, we'll see what ROOONS plan to do. They are set up to go for a bit of a push. Although it seems like they are going to wait for the Roshan. Jabay. No, in fact, maybe they're not. They're going straight up top now.
Yeah, they should wait for Roshan, because if they somehow manage to lose this fight, which is a very low percentage, but if they do, Blue Pikachu will instantly take Roshan, and that's some game-losing shit.
Well, Roshan is going to be up in about 6 seconds from now. We'll see if Blue Pikachu actually want to try and engage into this Roche pit, if they do know. I don't see any real wards around the Roshan area though, so they're going to have to take a guess. Now BSJ pushing in that mid lane.
That is the biggest mechanic coming back right there. Lincoln's is picked up on Lina. Where they spot Roche is up. You know, if TB uses his BKB, Tuss is just going to kick him away, delay his BKB timer. The most ideal scenario.
Well, it does look like ROOONS. They're going to set up for the Roshan now. The side of Blue Pikachu, they're just in the base defending, so they're not even going to try to contest. And I don't even know if they know about this yet. Like, there was an illusion trying to run in, but it wears off. Now they'll spot it out, thanks to that Terrorblade illusion. But
yeah, like I said, this is Team ROOONS like game. Unless they somehow manage to overextend and throw, that's kind of what Blue Pikachu is anticipating for, and hoping for. Even with this Aegis and Cheese being picked up, you know, a little bit of dive. You know, they know they're like 20k gold lead, but in reality it's only 15k. Still quite a bit, but you know, they just have to overextend, and Blue Pikachu has some buybacks, and they have to be ready to capitalize on their mistakes. And that's the only real way for Blue Pikachu to ultimately win these fights, is just based off Team ROOONS' mistakes.
oh, we do see one versatile. Top lane does manage to get out. Blue Pikachu were trying to pick him off before they go high ground. Demon, I feel like it's only fair we look at the Dota Plus win probability, and 83% to the side of Team ROOONS on that Radiant end. So
How do I do that? What's the button?
oh, it's F8 by default.
I don't got that, man. I don't know what's my F8.
Dire's top shrine is
Can I set that up somehow?
Maybe.
Oh, mine's F11.
Oh.
Ah. We can see no matter how far ahead Radiant is, it's like Blue Pikachu. It's just the nature of their lineup. It's really strong. And that's why they still have this 20% chance of winning? Or no, 13% chance.
Well, where there's a chance, I guess,
I
right?
mean, if their lineup was bad, let's say, for example, if Team ROOONS had Blue Pikachu's lineup, and if the lineups were reversed, it would be like 95 or 98 to like 2 or something. I'm pretty sure. It's just because Blue Pikachu's lineup actually gives them an opportunity to still win this game, no matter how far behind they are. It's because of the strong Bloodlust aura into a Shadow Demon who scales throughout the game, Pugna Ward, and just Lina. Late game Lina is always terrifying.
Well, at the very least, Team ROOONS, they're going to remain ahead. Like, it's good to see there's still a chance, though. That 13%. Who knows? Blue Pikachu, they hold on for the moment, though. As I say that, Chive's going to get caught out. Disruption was there in time in that mid lane, and yeah.
That ain't the real one, buddy. He's trying to juke with the illusion. He's trying his best here. Nice pick off. I'm kind of surprised how Team ROOONS isn't even deciding to go high ground here.
I mean, Ryanry, he's sitting at that bot lane, though. Like, you go high ground, I don't think Ryanry's going to back off. I think he's going to stay there and keep pushing.
Trying to camp this Tinker, hoping that he blinks into the woods here, but going here now.
BSJ top lane actually got very low, though. Boris will not find Aaron, is what I was meant to say. Ryanry still sticking around, like you said, looking for that Tinker. You didn't really find him, though. Like, even if you do, what's
He can kill him. You can kill Tinker 100% if he's able to nullify him, and he can't laser him because he'll just BKB.
We had the blink, so there was the opportunity to make that happen, but I guess the hesitation again.
You can't really blink into him. That's the thing. Tinker has to blink into you. If you blink into him, like, then he's gonna have this even ground. But if you have that high ground advantage over him, or he blinks on top of you, then yeah, But you can't just really dive him because he'll just be able to run uphill and his team will TP and get a rebuttal kill. Or Tuskar can TP in to save him.
Well, they'll get started top lane. Monkeys forever. His BKB does come out. Ice Blast did end up connecting only on Versatile. Another slow siege coming out from the side of Team ROOONS. And Monkeys Forever just takes it for himself. And it looks like they're thinking about backing off. Blue Pikachu not making the chase at all. Now Ryanry. Reflection was there. And that'll be it. They find the D-Ward as well. It's like both teams looking for an initiation right now, but it's pretty hard. Like they haven't got the greatest heroes to initiate with. And so they'll
Spamming illusions.
How do you go to this high ground if you're on the side of ROOONS?
How do you? Well, Mirana has to slowly siege or something, man.
It's a hard ask. Arrow will actually end up getting blocked by a creep. Rather unfortunate. Monkeys Forever trying to get that slow siege going. Ryanry again though with that reflection. Just harassing him a bit.
Wow, those illusions actually do a lot of damage to him. Aegis is down now.
Oh my. That felt pretty
man,
quick.
Can Blue Pikachu do this?
Scythe of Vice as well, Demon. It comes up on Versatile now.
Tinker is very strong as well. He has a Dagon 4, so if he's able to get in these fights, he's just gonna blink in and just constantly Dagon combo these in this team fight and get everyone low, and that give Mirana an opportunity to hit the towers.
Well, Team ROOONS, they actually back off for the moment though. Annihilate thinking about coming in. A line has been drawn through the mid lane. So we'll see if they can really go through that way. So Pikachu, they're going to keep holding on to this. Like, they're happy to just keep defending. Now Moonlight Shadow, however, comes out. But they're not in a real position to try and move in as a team. It looks like Monkeys Forever just going to try and go for it himself. Arrow, though, will not connect. With that, again, we sit at this essentially stalemate.
Yeah, they're just a stalemate here. Tinker's farming the whole map, constantly pushing all of the lanes in. I mean, another ideal scenario is the team kind of baits him top, and Mirana just runs bottom and split pushes bottom and constantly hits his tower. I don't think they need to keep 5 heroes up here. I don't think that's the most ideal scenario. Necro can start hitting top, baiting them out while Tinker spams for him, and then Mirana's just constantly backdooring on this bottom lane.
Ryanry with the reflection again, just dealing that chip damage to Monkeys Forever. Wow, Annihilate. TP's in mid lane, just pushing out all lanes possible. Now, thinking about going in again on the side of ROOONS, but it's such a hard ask. It goes back to what you said earlier on as well, the win condition from Blue Pikachu, like they need Team ROOONS to make a mistake.
Yeah.
So it's like they're just being so patient and waiting for that mistake to really happen. Monkeys Forever gets started, although reflection comes out, but fortunately the Lina was not around with the Yules. In fact, we might Demon, we can actually listen in to both one of these teams at a time. Perhaps we should
do it?
Yeah, perhaps we should jump into Team ROOONS, see what they're talking about right now.
Alright, I'll mute my mic. Let's go.
Let's do it.
BSJ, if you ever do that again, you're kicked from the team, you little shit.
What?
Say that to my face at LAN. See what happens.
Bro. Okay. I'm sorry. Please. I'm trying to just play Necroman. I know I killed myself on that Pugna Ward.
Better not.
Get me out of this game.
Alright, well, I'm putting the courier in Roach.
Shit's forward, motherfuckers. I'm Pepita.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna check top room.
Dude, joke's on them. I have a 90
Going invis,
GPM
boys.
I didn't get my GP, I'm telling you.
Uh,
What is my tusk doing, man?
they have a ward there now too.
I mean, they use BKB. I'm coming.
We fighting?
Yeah.
Lino's getting bombed.
Holy fuck!
BKB on Terrorblade's gonna be out.
Oh, we got the TB.
I have my... Oh my god.
Oh, that's unfortunate, boys.
Alright, I'm gonna do that again with this item.
I mean, I feel like we actually have to be patient, otherwise we just lose this game.
It might be worth it at this point.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Well, it was pretty hard to not laugh at that.
I was busting my ass off, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was fucking funny. I wanted to unmute my mic and just laugh, but that'd be really unprofessional. You know, they are playing a serious match here. You know, top prize is like $4,000 of some sort with community funds as well. You know, they're playing for something. They're playing for something here, and I mean, you can clearly see they are kind of taking this game somewhat serious. BSJ got some flames there, right?
What was the first line they said to BSJ? Who did they say they're gonna kick his
kill
teeth
you
in?
on LAN if you do that again.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. They ended up losing that team fight as well.
I sincerely thought they started saying that because we jumped into the channel and they were trolling, but this is actually how the communication is going.
Oh,
Should
Demon
we
bot
jump on
lane.
the blue?
Mirana
We should-
gonna get caught out. Nullifier is there.
Should we jump on blue Pikachus for like 2 minutes or something? See what kind of hype they're going through.
I mean, we can.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Very far from ogre.
Let me
I need this Bloodthorn to kill them actually, like so badly. I don't need the boots. Like I just blink in, I just one shot BSJ and BSJ cries to his mom actually.
Yo, let me buy wards so you can get a blink and ogre, alright?
Okay. Yeah, put some words on the courier, actually.
Also, they're gonna do Roach now.
Like the Tinker fucked up that fight. Like he's just gonna
Can we-
fuck up every fight now. Doesn't
Can
matter.
we smoke and fight the Roche, or is it risky?
I can send an illusion in right now.
I think we're strong enough to fight it,
I
right?
think we're strong enough to fight. I have buyback.
It's gonna take me
Roshan is
quite a while
100%
though.
up. Roshan is 100% up. They're gonna
Can we
be
send,
Moonlight Shadow.
Shadow Demon Illusions to Roach?
It's gonna be Moonlight Shadow in
Yeah, I
permanent.
wanna
They're
smoke
doing it,
them.
they're doing it.
It's permanent Moonlight Shadow.
Yo, can we go?
I'm
Do we have a
coming.
gem, actually? I don't
You have a
see people
smoke?
coming. Oh, we have... Yeah, we're smoked already.
You just run in an ogre, dude.
Yeah.
No, okay, they're going out. Just wait it up, wait.
Arrow. Alright. Do we have another smoke for these rockets? Else we literally cannot fight because we don't have pipes.
I'm gonna bait the sword. They come up to hit the sword and we kill them.
I'm gonna send illusion in again.
Alright, cool. Alright,
Uh,
tap.
I'm gonna send my.
Do you want to
illusion top.
hex and kill this guy or
There's a tusk. He's gonna save.
go send? Yeah.
We should
I
get.
feel
He
like-
has an A on disc too. It's
I feel like we have to, like,
Can
walk
we not fight
around.
for a second? Can we not fight for a second? Can you just give me mana on Pugna?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shove on top.
I feel like we have to, like, smoke around and, like, get on the high ground and come from behind them, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean we can
But
still do
it's
that.
gonna-
We can still do that. Yeah.
come up the hill, guys. Come up.
He
We
has no
can...
meta style. Can we just do that? He
Yeah,
has no
come up
meta
here.
one round.
You do that. I can't.
I'm
do
gonna
that.
kill
Yeah,
that
leave-
Tusk.
leave
I'm gonna
Pug
break
now.
his A on this.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Who has A on this? Tusk? Tusk has
Go
A on
long,
this.
go long around, or... Okay, he stunned him. Go.
Yo.
A on disc broken.
A on this.
He BKB back. He fucked up.
BKB bottom.
He fucked up. I need
Yo,
vision.
where's
I
the
need
gem?
vision.
I can't. I'm
I
fucking...
need vision. Piranha.
Tinker.
Oh,
I can't be there,
I
guys.
can
Get
buy
back.
back. I can buy back.
At some
get back,
point,
get back.
We need to get back. We need to
Yo,
get back. We
guys,
got
let's
nobody.
back.
We only got an AA. Like we didn't have vision for Tuskar.
Like, you guys understand, I can't go if I'm far.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we get into this team fight. I thought it was over, but apparently it's still going. Sorry, Demon, I dropped out a bit early. I thought the fight was over, but Well, they end up losing a couple more. Some interesting chat going on. A lot more conversation in the side of Blue Pikachu than in the side of Team ROOONS.
Yeah, I mean, you can see which team is taking this game more seriously here, you know. There's some clowny things going on onto Team Radiant or ROOONS team chat, and as Blue Pikachu says, you know, he wants to make BSJ go cry to his mommy over here, so...
Speaking of BSJ Demon, he left the cheese behind in the Roshan pit. It's not nice.
He's slagging, man.
BSJ. Refresh shard and cheese is available on him. He just left one in the pit, I guess. But anyway, he doesn't really need it.
Right. Guy is like...
Lincoln's broken with the Laguna Blade. I'm not sure about that one, though. He almost takes him out. Ray, though, gonna be in trouble. They'll jump in on him with Annihilate and they'll take him out. Versatile as well. Those Dagons really start to hurt. Now the Ice Blast to make matters worse, and that Rax slowly but surely being taken. BSJ moves forward. And well, Reaper Scythe comes in. I'm not sure.
Did you not notice there's a big blue thing, blue shiny thing, circle thing around this Mirana? Like he decided to opt for this Laguna still.
No, he still ended up doing it. BSJ gonna be in trouble. Nullifier comes out. Though will do really nothing. He'll just walk out of there safely. Monkeys forever as well. Still holds them to the ages. We heard in the chat as well from Team ROOONS. They really want to finish this game. They're just sick of it.
They're sick of it, but you know, I think my boy right here, Ryan Ree's got this.
Well, he's going to try, although he gets arrowed and he's going to get bursted down. No, Thunder comes out just in time. Monkey's going to be the target. Reaper Scythe will take him down regardless, and now Chives is gone. They'll buy back on Chives, but there's no buyback available on the Terrorblade, and they'll call GG. They've had enough of this game, and game number 1, after 53 minutes, mind you, will go to the way of Team ROOONS. That was a fun game, Demon.
That was entertaining nonetheless. I mean, I think the most hype part was jumping into both teams' Ventrilo channel here, and yeah, I mean, I guess Ryan Ree wasn't able to make BSJ go cry to his mommy this game. Maybe next game he'll have another time to redeem himself and back up those words.
Yeah, perhaps. We'll find out very soon, Demon. We'll be getting into the Game 2 lobby very, very soon. It is, of course, MLP Dota and Dota Demon. We'll be right back with you in just a moment. Please do stick around with us. Hopefully it won't be too long at all.